everybody, welcome to the Files. Welcome, thank you for tuning in. All right, I done recorded this video like I don't know how many times, and I was going in and out and stuff like that, and I had to put it on manual focus so I won't go in and out. So this is just crazy, and then I messed up on, I digress. But anyway, I'm gonna try to look at the lens. I'm trying to learn how to do that, but I'm looking at the viewfinder because I want to make sure that I'm in focus even though it's in manual. It's a lot going on today, and excuse the makeup because I had this makeup on since this morning, like 7 o'clock in the morning. It's still holding up, but if I look oily, whatever like that, I apologize in advance because or whatever. I don't have time to film tomorrow, so this is what I have to do today. So anyway, this is a tag, 10 things my mama didn't play about. I'm also going to put my father in as well because I was raising my father as well, so I hope that's okay. But yeah, this was a tag for my YouTube sis Brandy1525. She, sent a message to some of my other YouTube sisters as well, to do a tag, and she thought it would be fun, and I was like, yeah, okay, that's what's up. I'll do the tag. That's cool. My parents weren't strict or whatever, like not too strict. They just basically raised me to the woman that I am today. So I really appreciate them for that. So if it is a little boring, I apologize in advance, but this is what it was, whatever like that. And it's more things, of course, but we just had to pick 10 things or whatever like that. If I could think of a bonus, I'll put it in. If not, then just get the 10. Okay, so number 1 was education. Mother, father, they really was into the education. They were just like, we had to make sure, we did our homework, we studied, did our assignments. My parents helped us with our homework and stuff like that. My mother would work, late shift, whatever like that. My father was home in the afternoon, so he would help us with our homework and stuff like that. So education was very important. We had to go to school. It was no, I didn't feel like it, whatever like that. I got up late. No, you're going to school. Do you have a 101 temperature? No. You have strep throat? No. Flu? No. Unless you're sick, of course, you stay home. But if it's just because you don't feel like it, no. What? You're going to school. 8 o'clock. Oh, you got 20 minutes to get ready. Like, cause the bell used to ring like 8:15 was a late bell. Like, well, from 8th to 12th grade, whatever. We started our high school here at 8th grade or whatever. Elementary school, I think it was 8 o'clock too. I'm not sure, but yeah. So around that time, it was early or whatever like that. So we had to be there at a certain time, but. Either way, it was like you late, but you going to school. Like you gonna get that golden rule. Okay, all right. Number 2, washing your hands. We had to wash our hands. My mother's a registered nurse, so she was very adamant about that. Come in the kitchen, wash your hands. You go in the refrigerator. Did you wash your hands? Charmain, did you wash your hands? Yeah, I washed my hands. Yes, I washed my hands. I didn't see, but anyway, yeah, we had to wash our hands and to make sure to do that. I still do that to this day. Like I wash my hands, whatever like that. Like of course that's sanitary, whatever like that. You gotta wash your hands, whatever. Eating, make sure you eat, eat your vegetables, your food, whatever like that, whatever food my mom cooked, whatever like that, you eating, all right, whatever like that, vegetables, you're eating, you're growing, so we need you to eat, you need your, all your essential vitamins and stuff like that, so you need to eat. My mother was about that, we used to eat the Flintstones, chewable vitamins, whatever like that. That's basically it. That's probably why I like chewable, stuff, because I don't like pills. No, I don't like swallowing pills. But anyway, I digress. All right, so that's basically about that. Number 4, wearing stockings to church. My mom will always, would tell us, to wear stockings to church and stuff like that, whatever. We necessarily really didn't have to, but, I saw my mother wear them and stuff like that. And as I'm older now, I do wear stockings sometimes, knee highs, whatever like that, because I feel like it completes the outfit. I feel like it completes, it's uniform and stuff like that. That's what I do. I don't wear them all the time. Like in the summertime, no, but like wintertime, stuff like that. So wearing stockings, some people say it itch or whatever like that, but it don't bother me because I used to wear them all the time, whatever. So yeah, so I'm cool with that. All right, number 5, riding bikes. So riding our bikes, so playing up and down the street. We had to be in eyesight. We couldn't be on some, we gonna go down all the way down the street. No, up and down the street. And that was just a little bit up and down the street because the street wasn't that long. It was like very short. So I was like, okay, like why are we going this far? Like we wasn't thinking about, our parents was thinking about safety, but we wasn't thinking about that. We were thinking about just playing whatever like that. It was crazy people back then. It was crazier people now, but back then it wasn't too, but you still had to watch out for people, whatever like that. But, they was worried about our safety. We just wanted to play. So it was just like, they were just like, no, I'm gonna need for you to stay. We need to see you, whatever. All right. Number 6, going to bed early. Okay, I didn't really like this one, going to bed early, because it was just like all the good shows came on after 9. Y'all know that, we used to try to sneak and watch, like Comic View, we used to put it on a low volume, and then I be trying to laugh like little, like, try to hold it in, but they was funny or whatever. So we were supposed to be watching that, so my father was really adamant about that. He was like, go to bed, like, go to bed. I'm like, dang, I think we had to be to bed at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. And it was just like, I was like, why you not sleeping? Like, you got school in the morning. And it was just like, I think at one time I used to say, like, we had a half a day. Like, my parents was like, what that mean? Like, like, you still gotta wake up early. You just coming home early. Like, you go to sleep and you come home, whatever like that. You know, after you do your homework and stuff like that. But you know what I mean. But yeah, so going to bed early, not watching certain shows or whatever like that, it was just like, no. I mean, that's got a curse word in it, no. Oh, they talk about this, no. I'm gonna need you to cut that off right now, like yesterday, okay? So yeah, so we had to watch, you know, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, when Nickelodeon Disney Channel was what's up back then. You remember Nickelodeon? Oh my goodness, Wild and Crazy Kids and all that stuff. Yeah, but anyway, I'm not gonna get into it. But you know, Salute Your Shorts and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, oh my goodness, those are the shows. But anyway, now it's like what? Yeah, so that's basically it. Number 7, being responsible. You know, basically, you know, doing your homework, you know, making sure that whatever your teacher said, you know, you come back home and let your parents know, let my mom know, let my father, and let them know, like, you know, this is what happened. Progress report need to be signed or whatever like that. You know, just, you know, doing, you know, studying, doing your homework, making sure you did your homework before you go to bed or whatever like that. You know, doing your homework early in the morning because you should have did it last night. So basically about that, you know, whatever that big homework packet, you better work on that throughout the week. Ain't no doing it the last minute, you know, talk about some, you know, you remember that winter packet, you know, before you went back to school in January, you know, you had that Christmas packet that you had to do all them sheets. Well, I did, you know, we always had that, whatever like that, and we had to do all the packets. I was like, Dad, why we gotta do this big old packet on our break? Like, we doing homework on our break. Like, I guess they still want our minds to still be, you know, in gears, you know, gearing or whatever like that as we're on break. So when we come back, we still, you know, we not off, you know, whatever like that. So, but anyway, so that's basically about that. Oh, you know, ain't no talking back. No, you're not about to talk back. Like, it's just like, wait, what you say? Oh, I thought you said something. You know, like, my mother really, like, no, like, you know, what? You said what? Oh, okay, I thought you said something. No, okay, no talking back. That was just no in the household. No, like, my father didn't play that either. No. Number 9, always tell the truth. My mother always about that. Tell the truth. Just tell the truth. You know, whatever. Even if it's, you know, something, just tell the truth. You know, whatever. Like, the truth will set you free, you know. So, don't try to hide nothing or like that. Don't lie. My mother don't steal. My mother was not about that lying, still a thief or whatever. No, so no, she wasn't about that life. Or my father either. Number 10, last thing, don't come in the house late. I mean, when I got my license at 17, I got my car, I think, at 18, whatever like that. You know, we used to go out and stuff like that. And then if we come home, it'd be like, you know, 12 o'clock, maybe 1, pushing 1. But, you know, I guess 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning was too late or whatever like that. So around that age, and then even before I had my car and stuff like that, I really didn't go anywhere. Like, I didn't, you know, they was like, they had like house parties and stuff like that. They would be like, oh, Charmain, I was like, well, I don't think I could go because how I'm going to get there, number 1. Number 2, I really don't. You know, who driving y'all? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your parents dropping you off? Like, no. Like, I was just like, no. Yeah, so that's basically about that. So it was just like, no. So I barely didn't really go anywhere. Like, you know, just outside, you know, maybe in the park a little bit and stuff like that. Never really. If I went to the movies, I went like one time, like with my sister, my nephew, my cousins. Like, we walked to the movies one time, and that was during the day, you know. So that was a stretch, and we walked, and that was a far walk. I was just like, oh my goodness, never again. That was so far. Like, we crossed into another town, like, cause in the town that, you know, we lived in, like, there was no movie theater. It was just so small, like a little dot. It's just like, what do you have here? But anyway, I digress. But that's basically it, you guys. So I just want to say that, you know, my parents, they weren't, you know, strict. They was just, you know, just wanted to, you know, give us the rights and the wrongs, and wants us to grow up to be, you know, responsible and independent, and make sure we do what we're supposed to do as we get older, whatever like that. So when you're younger, you don't, you know, look at that, you know, you just want to play, or you just want to do what you want to do, you know, you don't really have that many responsibilities when you're younger. You know, your parents are paying for this, paying for that, but as you get older, you got to worry about bills, and all this other responsibility on top of responsibility. And so it's just like, as you get older, you think about it, and you're like, oh, you put things in perspective, and you're like, oh, this is why they said this, or this is why they said that. Oh, okay, I didn't understand that when I was younger. I was just like, what are they talking about? Why are you even saying this? Because it's not even making sense. But as you get older, it does make sense, and you're just thinking to yourself like, oh, this is why it was said, or this is why, you know. So it's like, but like I said before, when you're younger, you're not thinking about that. You're like, why is she saying that, or why is my father talking, like, you know? So you just thinking this when you're younger, you know, you have a lot of questions, but as you get older you ask questions, and then you start thinking about it and stuff like that, and as you get older you see the responsibility, you know, job, car, you know, bills and stuff like that. Then you're like, oh, this is why you was instilling all this in me, so when I get older I will know, like, oh, okay, I know this is coming, and you're preparing me for, you know, this or whatever like that. And I just didn't know when I was younger, because, you know, like I said before, when you're young, you're a child, it's just like you have no worries, and, you know, your mother and your father or whoever that's raising you got your back or whatever like that. And that's basically it. So yeah, that's it. So I just want to end with like a little like a little advice or life story, whatever you want to call it. But that's basically about that. So I really appreciate my parents for, you know, raising me into the woman I am today, and, you know, of what decisions and stuff that I make. You know, I always reflect back and, you know, thinking I'm glad that you know, I did this tag, because it makes me think back, like, oh, you know, yeah, that's, you know, even though they did that, I'm thinking like I know why now, you know, whatever like that. You know, back then it was just like I don't understand. I don't understand. Why can't I go past the stop sign? Like, it's just like, what? Or just like, why can't I watch Comic View? Like, come on, it's too funny. Like, so it's like, but anyway, that's basically, I'm mad they cut Comic View off anyway. So it's just like, where is it? Like, all the good shows are gone. Like, it's just like, oh my goodness. But anyway, like, my era, like, you know, I was an 80s baby, so. But anyway, it's not about this. But yeah, so that's basically about that. So I'm glad I was in this tag. I really do appreciate Bernie 1525, my sis, for doing this. And the other ladies are doing the tag as well. If you want to do the tag, you go ahead. This is a great tag. I don't think I've seen this tag on YouTube until Bernie 1525 said it. So I'm like, you know, so that's what's up though. So that's basically it, you guys. I'm doing a green screen again. That's on off to the side, because I'm trying to put some pictures up and stuff like that, and show y'all, you know, some funny things, you know, give y'all some nice visuals or whatever like that, some funny things in the background I'm talking. But that's basically it, you guys. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I recorded this video like literally like 20 times, I think. Like, I'm not lying or whatever like that. But yeah, so I'm glad I did this tag. If I forgot anything, you know, like I said before, it might have been a little bit boring. You know, like I said before, my parents weren't strict to where I couldn't do nothing or whatever like that. You know, they was like, you know, cool, whatever like that. They just raised me to do what I'm supposed to do, you know, today. And I'm so glad that, you know, God blessed me with parents like that, because I'm so glad. I'm so blessed, because of what I see, you know, out there is just like, wow, you know. So, but that's it, you know. So that's basically it, you guys. I'm gonna get out of here, and I really appreciate you guys for watching. And yeah, I should say, well, if you have any questions, comments, concerns with the act, that's definitely nice. We at Marquita97@gmail.com. Hope I didn't leave anything out, and I hope this was fun for you to watch or whatever like that. And it was fun for me to do this, and I'm happy that I did this tag. It was very fun and a very relaxing tag to do, and it was nice to reflect or whatever like that. So yeah, so that's basically it, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, so it's the 10 things my mama didn't play about, even though I added my dad in there. I hope that was okay. You know, because like I said before, my dad raised me as well. So you know, I had to add him in there, you know, because he played a big part, of course, a big part in my life, along with my mom and whatever like that. And I always will appreciate him for that. Like, he was a really good dad. Oof, yeah. So, but anyway, let me get off of here. I don't want to get all sad. But all right, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please ask it. Oh, I did say that. Have a blessed day. Peace.